Hello YouTube world. This video is made to be the response and the answer to the constant belittling of black women on YouTube. I will not show my face, not only for privacy purposes, but to remain in the dark like so many of my sisters who've been hurt, ashamed, and emotionally beaten by others on this site who don't even care to ask us our story. This is my solidarity. To my sisters, I love you. And to many brothers that are on YouTube speaking such ill will, we need to talk. Experiment on YouTube for a second. For this is what I did. Just type in black men, black women, Asian women, white men, Latina, whatever. You'll find various things on different races, but it seems like with black women, most of the perspective being talked about is really, really negative. Most take, 12 minutes just to voice their ill researched opinion. It's not even going to take me that long. I noticed that most in here, they just want attention or emotional. Others are hurt. But lastly, most people that say something against black women, they're stupid. I'll go over four main things that I noticed that everybody likes to say about black women. I'm going to try to be as honest and truthful as possible. Leave emotion out of the equation, but I feel like all this stuff needs to be said. With attitudes when it comes to black women, confusion can be cultural. When it comes to black culture, we are more aggressive. This has already been researched, many by sociology studies, behavioral studies. Many studies have already found our culture in the way that we do our mannerisms, speak with our hands, the diction in our voices, the dialect. It's all different, and it can be confused as being attitudish or rude. But when it comes to black women, I understand that it could be a mix of culture in reaction to having to grow a thick skin. From birth, it seems like our skin is our sin. Just imagine from a little girl's perspective. You are told that you are the fault of the community since the jump. You must be silent on what's tormenting you on the inside, but yet at the same time remain strong. We are told as what women can do, but as black women, we're told of what we can't achieve. Constantly, you're being told that you aren't women enough and we're not man enough to raise our sons. Our features aren't feminine enough. We're not ghetto enough. We aren't giving the men the right type of sexual attention. But yet, in doing so, we are sluts and whores. From this point, it should be understandable to why so many black women are unhappy, but I'll get to that later. But in irony of these men, especially black men who are on YouTube, they are doing the same thing that they accuse these women of doing. Yelling, cussing, condescending, just basically being rude. They can get on here and just speak the way how they don't want their women to speak, and all of a sudden it's okay. And that brings me to, I don't know, just the excuses, the constant excuses. Instead of going into explanation when it comes to these black men on YouTube, I just pose questions. How can a woman prevent your manhood? How can a woman let you be a man? Isn't manhood earned by owning your own merits? I mean, if you have to ask a woman to let you be a man, do you think that you deserve to even be one? Why do you associate human emotion, characteristics, and behavior with color? Doesn't that make you just as spiteful and hateful as the white men that you claim are doing this to you? And how can a black woman force you into fatherhood? Last time I checked, it takes two when it comes to sex. And just, I don't know why so many excuses are brought up. Some people want to blame the AIDS babies, case of bitch assness. I don't know. All I know is I think you should think long and hard about that one. All right, for the next part that I have noticed, a lot of these men are just plain confused. I'll just call this part damned if we do and damned if we don't. Black women, some of us or a lot of us, we do walk around with a chip on our shoulder, but these type of women, they don't appear. They're made. So what makes them unhappy? I don't know. Maybe being a puppet to society. We have to be the dirty dancers or in the church going woman at the same time. We are either too sexually conservative, we won't try any new things, or we're too sexually promiscuous with like 10 kids with HIV. We're either too skinny, she doesn't have enough ass or breasts, or we're too fat. We're either too ghetto or we're too white. Something I've heard in my lifetime plenty of times. We all want thugs selling dope. We want a rich man because we're gold diggers. We want a revolutionary who wants to be power to the people. We are too independent and want nobody but ourselves. It's those contradictions, those constant contradictions that make you a little bit touchy. So in a way, I'm saying, yes, we are damned if we do, and yes, we are damned if we don't. Like right now, they'll be like, are you angry? Are you being strong? Are you weak right now? All this can come to a black woman in just one day. So that's how I can sum up basically why some black women might seem a little bit upset. As for the last part, I've noticed that there's a lot of YouTubes about interracial dating. Okay, it can be summed up like this when it comes to black men. It's not that big of a deal because black men, have you have research Reconstruction or basically African American history, they have been jumping ship, should I say, from black women in great numbers before. And all I have to say is, I don't blame you. But I do blame your insecurities. It's okay. Black women are researched and sought out more. Google it to see for yourself. It's not like we're invisible or nobody's interested in us. But all I gotta say is for the black men who are bashing on YouTube, watch what you call love. Just watch what you call love. Love isn't based on sight or color where you feel you have to run away from it because, only this color does this thing. It's not bitter or spiteful. Better yet, I'll just end it all with this. If all you can talk about is how I, as a black woman, treat you wrong and not the many ways that you love her, then she is not the apple of your eye. I am. You will follow me as your soul is telling you to, and that is real. For you preach, your eyes see no color, but your heart feels pain from the one you long to belong with. That's all I gotta say. And that's for the brothers out there who are not doing any research. They're not, going in the libraries. They're spewing out statistics from CDC, which is the Center of Disease and Control Center, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied because I'm running out of time here. But all I'm saying is, for the brothers, you need to think before you react. That's all I'm saying. And this has been a truthful and honest and, a real way to look at all this bull crap on YouTube. But on that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave with the song for you guys so y'all can listen to it. Hopefully you'll take some hints. Alright, bye.